I should be live. Question mark. On host. Refresh.
You are indeed live.
Alright. So, hey all, this is me attempting Mega Man 11. I have never played. That's a lie. I've played the main Robot Master stages in Mega Man 1 and then dropped the game because Wily Stage 1 was destroying me.
Yeah, that stage will do that.
But besides that, I've never played a Mega Man game, and I want to give it a better first foot. So I figured since I got into Metroid via Samus Returns, might as well get into classic Mega Man games via 11.
Yeah, I think all kinds of fans can enjoy 11. I really do. It still has that old challenge, but it has a lot of options for newcomers.
How do I balance this sound on my end? Let me know if the audio seems bad there, but it should be reasonably balanced, I think. I suppose I should have asked in advance if it was going to make me sit through... Okay, now there's a cutscene. That I'll watch.
Yeah, there's always an intro cutscene.
Light. We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Yeah, these two have first names.
Halbert Wiley.
Thomas Light.
No, you listen to this. At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
Mr. Wiley, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement.
You know, there's this crowd of fans who are like, man, Dr. Light is really not that great of a guy sometimes, and like this intro can, in some ways, definitely kind of proves that.
Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along.
But he was right all along. In Japan.
Say it with me now, in Japan. No, wait.
A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in.
I love how far they go with the skull motif he has.
That research from my youth. Yes. Now
It looks like the top half of the Smash symbol in the background.
Mega Man confirmed for Smash.
Confirmed for assist trophy.
Alright, what options? I assume these just have to do with controls.
Yeah, you can map controls to whatever buttons you want, but the default ones are good.
Alright, this seems reasonable enough.
If you're one of those people who hates voice acting, you can turn off the voices.
How about normal? Question mark?
Okay, so this is weird. Okay, in Japan, normal is kind of like the classic difficulty level. Well, sort of. Casual and normal mode are very similar. The only real difference that I remember is that casual has more checkpoints. That's really all I remember.
Yeah, I'm literally, like, brand new to this game. I guess I'll do casual. Like...
Yeah, it's like... Do you like having, like, 2 checkpoints a stage, or do you like having 4 checkpoints a stage?
I mean, I don't know. I could totally put up with 2 checkpoints a stage, provided it's...
Yeah, I won't lie, it's part of the charm to me. That old, like, die and you go way back.
Perhaps for the stream's sake, if nothing else, though. More checkpoints are definitely a good thing.
All systems nominal.
This game gives you a lot of bolts, so you'll probably be able to just, like, max out your lives after every single stage at the shop.
Oh, there's a shop.
Yeah, that started in Mega Man 7.
Good luck out there. Roll, how many checkups are left?
Let's see. We just finished with Block Man. That leaves Torch Man, Acid Man, Impact Man, Bounce Man, Fuse Man, Tundra Man, and Blast Man.
Oh yeah, there are 8 Robot Masters. Like they've been in every game except the one I played.
Yeah.
How about giving your favorite assistant a break?
There's conveniently just eight Robot Masters left.
You know, for a robot, you sure do complain a lot. Now let's crank it up a gear.
Also, unlike Mighty Number 9, this game has lip syncing.
What on earth? Roll! Otto! Hurry to me!
Splendid to see
I love that they use the classic Wily UFO sound effect.
I know. I was about to say.
Some things never change.
Stand back, everyone. I'll handle this.
Mega Man!
This is no time for your heroics. I've simply come to give Dr. Light a
Massage. A message.
Kindly be quick.
Of course. You see, I recalled some old research. The very invention you so coldly crushed when we were students together. Or has your memory failed you?
Our university days. That device. It can't be.
Oh, but it can. Your objections wouldn't stifle
do
me
do
forever.
appreciate these voice choices.
Design.
Yeah, I think they're all really good. I mean, Mega Man is a little iffy, but I think it's good.
Yeah, his voice
He does a
surprised
good
me.
performance.
Perfect
Ben
timing.
Diskin's the voice actor's name, I remember.
Test subjects. Whoa! Who are you?
This game has a lot of like familiar voices.
Quickly! You must all run and hide!
Like from other video games, or like what?
Yeah, some. Or well, just in general.
That speed!
I know the voice actor for Torchman in this game is a dude called Epic Voice Guy on YouTube.
Let those robots go.
I think I've heard of him, but I
Yeah, it's like I've kind of heard of him, but I did check out his channel. I was like, yeah, he's got a good voice.
Dr. Wily.
yes, only this is well, no, it's my first Mega Man game except playing through most of 1 on Legacy Collection.
Wily's invention is
Or I don't know,
called the
maybe
Double
half of 1,
Gear
maybe a
system.
third of 1.
It's designed to push
You did the
robots
6
far
stages,
beyond
right?
their normal
Yes.
strength and speed.
That's like,
If he really has completed
well, that's
it,
literally six. That's literally 6 stages out of 10. So
Yeah. But difficulty-wise, kind of takes a sharp uptick in that first Wily stage.
well, Mega Man games always have sporadic difficulty. Some stages are just easier than others. Some are harder than others.
I mean, for the first ones, that it makes sense.
This is
But,
the
like,
prototype double gear system
Those
which Wily
stupid
developed back at
pixel-perfect, like,
Robot University.
insta-death beams
If I install this into your
In what
circuits,
stage?
you
in the
may
first
be able to
Wily
stop
stage
them.
are, like, way harder than anything I had to
But
put
it's
up with
dangerous.
before then.
Double
Oh, those,
gear
like,
uses
corner
weights
jump things at the
on
beginning?
robot
Yeah.
system.
Those awkward jumps, yeah.
I can take it.
Yeah, the ice slasher can freeze those fire beams, but it's still kind of a weird jump to make.
As you wish. The installation will take some time. There's a lot
Duly
of work
noted,
to do.
actually use weapons.
Yes, please use weapons. Like, actually, don't just save them for the
Double gear
boss
system
fights.
is fully installed.
In this game, they are really good.
Go get him, Mega Buddy! And remember, your old pal Otto is here to help out.
I take it he is the shop guy.
That dirty Wily won't know what
Auto, yeah.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble thing. Be careful out there.
Doctor, roll. Otto. I'll be back soon.
Sure.
A nice detail I like is that it's implied that Light held on to the double gear device that Wily threw on the ground. So yeah, you can try out the new system here.
Okay, that's a good control setup. What does A do? Anything?
I don't remember A doing anything.
Alright, we have...
It's just like a free button you can map to whatever.
Speed gear. Speed up. Speed gear.
I appreciate that the sliding is mapped to the same button as Kirby. Come to think of it, did Mega Man have it first, or did Kirby? Probably Mega Man.
The slide was first in Mega Man 3. I forget what year that came out.
Yeah, Kirby's Adventure didn't come out till '93, which was probably after all of the Mega Man games on the
Yeah,
NES.
I want to say 3 came out in like 1990. Sounds about right. The slide was introduced in 3, and then the charge shot was in 4.
Right, I have a charge shot. I just thought about that.
Also, try your charge shot with the power gear.
Wait, why did it ask me? Oh, double gear.
Okay, this is weird. So, the double gear system was the first thing, and now this is the double gear technique. When you're at low health and you press both gears at the same time, you get the benefits of both.
So wait, what? Is this effect here just saying I'm at low health or what? Like
no, that's the gears overheating.
Oh, so does it take a while to get out of that mode, or?
It doesn't affect you in any other way besides the fact that you can't use your gears for a while.
That's what double gear, like, technique does?
Yeah, it's a little weird. So, the double
okay.
gear technique, yeah, again, is when you're at low health, press both gears at the same time, and then you'll get the benefits of both.
So it's like, I don't know, I guess it's not quite the same as technique I don't remember the name of in Super Metroid. Crystal Flash.
Sort of. To be honest, I never really used this. I kind of forget about it.
Alright. Any suggestions as to what to tackle first, or should I just go alphabetically? Which surprisingly doesn't get me. It doesn't get me out of the bees until like halfway through. Nah.
Good stages to start with, I'd say either Block Man or Tundra Man.
I feel like good design would be to put the easier ones closer to the middle. But I mean, whatever.
Yeah, this was the demo stage, so like everybody started with this.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Oh, 5 lives. We're a modern game.
No, that's casual mode.
Oh, that would be why.
In normal mode, you'd start with 2, like the old games.
Oh, is 2 3 or is
Yeah, 0 is a life.
oh, so 5 is 6 then?
Yeah, basically.
This is really, really easy mode then. No.
Not really. Trust me, you'll probably need them.
I take it I was
Again, as I
supposed
said,
to use that thing as a platform or something.
yes.
Well, duly noted.
Yeah, this is a blind run, so I don't want to spoil you for everything, but if you ever want any advice, I can give you it.
Yeah.
I know this game like the back of my hand. I love this game.
Alright, we have achievements, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, they really start you off simple in this.
Yeah, that's... To me, that's how Mega Man stages are generally designed. They start off teaching you things, and then they'll get harder as the stage progresses.
It doesn't look like I can jump off this one. Oh, you jump off the platform. That makes more
Yeah.
sense.
It's a little awkward because the enemy's hitbox is big, but it's still doable.
Oh, that's cool. I just accidentally hit the right stick.
Yeah, the right stick lets you switch your weapons on the fly.
Yeah, I figured that.
If you're speedrunning these levels like I used to, you definitely use that. They're also in the order of the Robot Masters on the menu.
Yeah. Just see the boxes. It's obvious what you're supposed to do with it.
Don't forget, you can slow down time.
Right.
This game is very doable without the gears, which I think is nice. They're there just to help you, and that's about it.
You know, it occurred to me I could have been shooting him in the back that whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I would also recommend picking up bolts when you can. They're really useful in this game. They're also really generous with bolts.
Right, we don't have Kirby momentum after a slide. Duly noted.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever been a thing in these games.
Not what we wanted. Oh, does he only take damage in the face, or what?
Yeah, the eyes.
Oh. Only towards the front of that. Should have been.
You don't have any weapons now, but enemies and mini-bosses in this game have weakness tables to certain weapons.
Yeah, that's not too
I
surprising.
assume Kirby works the same way, so...
Not in most games. I feel like Amazing Mirror is one of the few to do that. And I mean, obviously Star Allies does it with some of the bosses.
Also, if you pay attention, you'll notice this mini-boss has the same patterns he repeats depending on, like, what order the eye is in.
Ah. Interesting.
Like, if he's on the top, he'll do the same thing. When he's on the bottom, he does the same thing.
That's a health refill. And these are just blocks.
So it is Block Man stage.
Oh yeah, I do also have Rush. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's on his own button in this game now, which is really nice.
Seems like the type of thing one would unlock later.
That's another Rush thing.
I assume the thing where you like jump on him and fly, or
Rush Jet? Yeah.
well,
Spoiler alert.
I think I may be out of luck with that health thing.
You have Rush.
I know. I was.
You wanted to do it the right way.
I mean, I think I took more damage from that last hit there than I would have. Wow.
Yeah, that happens.
I can shoot these. They're only made of concrete. Oh boy, one of these rooms.
This game has a lot of fun interactivity with the weapons in this game.
Oh, really?
If you if you come to this stage with Blast Man's weapon, you can just blow up these whole things right here.
Nice. I wasn't expecting to immediately lose the momentum that the platform was giving me. I almost.
Yeah, corners of this game can still kind of throw you off.
Yeah, I should have figured that out the second time it happened and not the, like, fifth. But I almost blame the game for that.
I haven't
Better
gotten
late than
in that
never, I
block in
guess.
so long. If you're fast enough, you can skip a lot of those, like, block things in there.
There we go.
I have the most convoluted setup to actually be here. Like, my mom's watching TV and I'm too lazy to like take my computer somewhere else. So what I'm doing is I joined the voice chat on my phone and I'm watching the stream from my Switch.
Oh yeah, that has a YouTube app, doesn't it?
Yeah, that has a YouTube app. So I was like, sure, why not?
I take it I should be making forward progress eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you are.
I also note that it removed that block that gave me trouble when I respawned.
Did it actually? Actually.
No, it was there. You went through. You just went through it though.
No.
I should be making more use of the charge. Didn't see that one coming. I should have been watching the screen.
If you were playing on normal, this would not be a checkpoint.
Yeah, I
room.
didn't figure. I feel like
Yeah.
checkpoints in the original game only come when you're like changing direction. And or like right before a boss.
It's usually after the mini boss. Like almost
Well,
always.
Yeah. Well, not all stages have mini bosses, so it's just at a decent.
No, in
midway
this
point.
game they do. Every stage has a mini boss in this game.
We're off to a
Well, my
great
memory
start,
is failing
man.
me. It's been a while since we played this one. I don't know.
Yeah, in like
Maybe
in the
I
older
think
games, like
I'm thinking of 8 actually, because after every mini boss you had like a permanent checkpoint thing.
yeah. If you get a
But
game over,
there
you
was
would
stages-
start
there
the
was
second half of
stages
the
like
level.
yeah, but there was stages like Frostman that didn't have mini bosses. Instead, you had snowboarding.
Yeah, that jump, slide. Everyone's favorite.
Jump, slide.
Yeah, in the old
It makes
games,
no
how it
sense
would
if-
work is like 4 out of the 8 stages would have a mini boss, but in this game, all 8 stages have a mid boss.
Yeah.
Sometimes 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are
That's
gear
wonderful.
refills.
Yeah, that's what those do.
I need to remember to use that.
Yeah, you're probably gonna use the speed gear a lot more than the power gear.
Oh no, power gear is still really good, but
Well,
only
yeah,
once you
but
get special weapons.
For newcomers, they're gonna be like more familiar with the speed gear, especially in stages like Torchman stage.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I was
it-
curious as to how doable that is, but you fall slower. Which I guess
Yeah.
makes sense.
I know it doesn't look like it, but trust me, you can make that jump just fine.
Yeah, I definitely can. I just need to land on the block higher. And remember that enemies are off screen.
I never actually thought to like actually land on that block. I always just do the jump and kept thinking, that's a bit of a tight jump, isn't it? But
I mean, I figure you could make it without it, but like... Say what?
They want you to do that later in the stage for an E-tank.
Ah.
But that's really about it.
Well, I need to be paying more attention to these things.
Friendly reminder that robot dog exists. That's how I always got that E-tank, just rush.
Yeah, exactly. There's also that.
Oh, we're on a conveyor now, I see how it is.
Yeah, Mega Man games love doing this, where it's like, there's too many bosses, but the second one is just harder.
Yeah, it's not even the mini boss being hard, it's just the terrain making it more difficult. I'm trying to think of an example that comes to mind easy, but for some reason I just can't think of one. I think there was something in Mega Man 2 that had something like this.
What's that now?
Actually, maybe it wasn't 2. I'm trying to think like more mini bosses that do this sort of thing.
And that's where the speed would come in handy, presumably.
I think of Mega Man 4, where that like slinky mini boss, but the second time you fought it, it was much closer to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one up. You can actually, if you just shoot a charge, if you anticipate it, you can get it with the power gear. Like just kill him.
That would make sense.
You can get it without the gears too. I've done it.
Well, you're crazy
You have to
then.
be really fast.
Yeah, you just gotta like hit him with the challenge shot and then probably hit him with the either spam the shoot button or like do the auto fire. There is an auto fire button.
You found the grinding room there.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that seemed like a lot of drops.
It's something you can always do if you want.
Oh wow, what the frick?
What the frick? It's so weird coming from you, of all people.
See, there's speed gear coming in handy.
Is the E-tank an extra life?
It refills your health.
Okay.
Yeah, you just get in the pass menu.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I should have known that. Am I still at 0 lives?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I just like immediately exited the menu as if I would have known where it was going to be. Like, I'm just so used to just opening menus fast and like reading things. Well, guess we're doing it again.
Yeah, this room when I first played it, like, really messed with my head.
It did to me actually, but
now we're smarter.
Here.
Hopefully.
Oh, you're dead.
It's all part of the learning process.
Yeah, it's kind of how Mega Man works.
I don't know, there's a weird charm to it for me, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you at least like the music so far, JDS?
What I can hear of it is nice.
Yeah, I think this game has an underrated soundtrack.
It really does.
Like I'm confused whenever people call this music generic. I'm like, if you actually listen to it on YouTube, it sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Needs more piano and violin. Wasn't there like a variation of the soundtrack you could get as DLC for this?
I think if you pre-ordered
it. Was a pre.
No, didn't they? I thought I read something about it just recently being made available, like as DLC.
Yeah,
it was
I
don't
made
know.
Like free. No, it was. It definitely was.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Some people prefer it, but I just like the original. I think it's fine.
I mean, I'll listen to this for the first time through the game, obviously, but like...
It's kind of weird whenever people are like, oh, this is just generic electronic music, but I'm like, this is Mega Man. Electronic music really fits.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a game all about robots and stuff.
Oh, I just got knocked clear down the ladder.
What's your hey,
yeah,
Cloudy,
that
what's your favorite music track from this?
This game?
Yeah.
I really like Impact Man stage.
That's a good one. Mine's
Tundra Man is good. Yeah, Torch Man is good too. Also, the Wily stage music is really good, I think.
Well, yeah, but if you wanna talk to me about Wily stages, let's talk Mega Man, not 2, 7, actually.
Oh yeah. Mega Man 9s and 10s.
And 10, yeah. Those are some pretty good games.
Yeah, I know.
Sheesh.
You need to play Mega Man 10 JDAs.
I feel like
I prefer
this guy
9,
is
but 10 is very good too.
this guy is on a
I don't
bad
know.
cycle.
There's split for me. Like 10 has a lot of things that I like that are more like quality of life things that 9 doesn't have.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like weapon
would
switching.
honestly- yeah, but and also base. But 9
Yeah,
also,
base is fun.
yeah, but and also the difficulty slider because hard mode in 10 is insane.
Yeah,
and
it's
really
crazy.
fun.
It's better than this game's hard mode by far.
I haven't touched this game's hard mode actually. I only played the normal
It's
one.
not fun. It's basically just the same game, but you don't get any like health pickups or anything.
Well, that's boring.
Some bosses have changed attacks.
In 10, all bosses had at least one new attack or something new, and enemies always had something interesting going on.
I should be using this power gear thing for rooms like that.
No,
You probably should.
speed gear, because you can mash in speed gear.
You can. That's also.
Can you have more than 3 lemons on the screen at once?
If you're close
no,
enough.
Well, you still don't have more than 3 at once.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't be
if you're
doing
close
that.
enough, you can just.
Because in this game, regular enemies don't have invincibility
Doesn't
frames.
matter. I'm at full health.
It's kind of reminiscent of Mega Man 3 in that regard.
This isn't Mega Man 5, where enemies do have invincibility frames and you can't mash.
Mega Man 5.
I think that's the only game that does that. Mega Man 5
Mega Man
is
5
my
is the only.
favorite, probably.
It's the special. Wait, what? Your least favorite? Yeah, makes sense.
It's not bad, I just think Mega Man 5 is kind of boring.
I don't know what I thought I was
Yeah,
doing
it
there.
does.
It also
Like-
has really bad weapons.
Well, yeah, it
Power
kinda
Stone,
does.
lol.
Power Stone's just something special. I kind of like Charge Kick, but like
Charge Kick
come
is
on,
nice,
man.
it makes you invincible, but
Other than that, it's not gonna do much. Napalm Bomb is just like
it's fine, I
down.
guess.
toned down Surge Snake, really. Attack doesn't even go up walls.
like half the weapons in 5 you can only use on the ground.
Basically, yeah. At least it's not the. What's the name of the Bubble Man's weapon from 2?
Bubble lead.
Yeah, Bubble Lead. At least it's not that. But I would rather use the top spin other than all of those.
Top spin is fun. If
Yeah,
you know where to
top spin's
use
very
it.
fun. Yeah, if you don't, you're just gonna waste all your ammo on Shadow Man and die.
Figured he would take way more damage from a charge shot than that.
I think that guy takes 10 shots and your charge shot deals 3 damage.
Oh, that's mildly disappointing.
Well, they need to give you a reason to have the power gear. So
Yeah. I mean, I
Well,
also
then
could have
again-
just jumped over it, probably.
yeah, but with the regular shot, you're not gonna be using the power gear that much. Just with the special weapons that you're gonna get a lot of use from.
If you're speedrunning, you will use the power gear charge shot though.
Well, that's also true.
Because your power gear charge shot ignores invincibility frames. I think a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
if you're speedrunning, it's better to usually use that on boss fights in this game. Usually.
Not always, but usually. Makes sense, makes sense.
Yeah, I did a lot of time attack on this game. You can probably still see my replay.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Dang it.
What's the route for like the full game speedrun again?
I don't know. It changed so many times.
Like- Does it even follow the weakness order of the bosses?
No, I don't think so.
Because of
Not
course
this
it
game.
wouldn't. That would make
Yeah.
too much sense.
That's way
Impact
too
is where
many.
you start because
Yeah,
X-Men's
that makes
weapon
sense
is literally
because-
for speedrunning.
Yeah, I figured as much for that front.
Jump! Jump! Why did jump? Why not jump? Oh boy. We're in for a long stream, I think.
It is
A long
funny
stream
when
of
I
just-
started. I
Why
was
is
like,
this eating my B button inputs? What on earth?
What are you playing? What platform are you playing this on?
The Joy-Con Pro. Not Pro, the grip.
regular
Yeah,
things.
The Switch does that sometimes. Like,
Does it?
whenever I play with two Joy-Cons together, a lot of the time it just doesn't register my inputs for the right Joy-Con. I don't
Okay.
know
Well, I feel like something can interfere with your Joy-Con signal.
It's
No, but, like,
possible,
this is-
but like,
Because that happens a lot with my Wavebird GameCube controller.
Yeah. But like that happens to me only when I play with double Joy-Cons. When I play with a single one, it doesn't happen. With Pro controllers on on the Wii U and the one I had borrowed for the Switch, it doesn't happen.
Oh, I love
It's
the
just
Switch Pro
double
controller.
Joy-Con. It's pretty good.
I'm
It's
not
just a
convinced
double
that
Joy-Con.
like
And it's-
single Joy-Con
always-
play is actually possible. Like,
Well, on
Yeah,
this
I think it's a
game, I
myth,
don't-
honestly.
Well, on this
Pokemon
game,
Let's Go is
yeah.
a myth.
I can play Smash with a single Joy-Con. I actually play it better than with double Joy-Cons. Or at least I like to play it more with a single one than with double.
My hands are too big. I can't do that.
I've been playing too much Smash with friends without any other controllers, so I'm used to it by now, honestly. Like, the first time I played it, I was like, maybe this isn't so bad. Because, of course, it felt cramped, and I would much rather play a GameCube controller, but it still wasn't as bad as I expected.
Yeah.
All it took was getting a little bit of getting used to, and bam. It's basically my second best option. Well, that's because I don't actually own a Pro controller, but I want one.
Yeah, I think the Switch one is a quality controller.
It
They finally
is.
got the analog sticks, right?
Something,
Yeah, like-
something put me off about it when I first tried it, to the point that I've just like not tried it since, and I don't even remember what it was at this point.
Nice.
At
It
least
puts
the
me
right,
off.
at least the right stick is under the face button.
The sticks are in the correct
don't
place.
care about the
That I
sticks.
will
I
say,
don't-
like the only correct place.
But the Wii U Pro controller wasn't that
Well, it was
bad.
the absolute worst,
It
and
wasn't.
it really was. It's the absolute
it
worst thing
wasn't.
in existence. It is my least
It
favorite
wasn't.
controller to date.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if I'd say least favorite. I like it more than the gamepad, but
Oh no, man.
I
Gamepad
don't
is
know.
perfection, unless you have to hit L and R and use a touchscreen at the same time.
because if you play Wind Waker HD, you have to aim with the right joystick, but you need the face buttons to actually fire your weapon. So it's like, what do I do?
Just turn on the motion with the gamepad.
With the gamepad, you can't do that with the Pro controller.
Just do this strap the Wii remote in the back. Oh wait, that's a Splatoon only technique.
Never forget.
That's still the best. But yeah, the Pro controller, like, a friend of mine left it with me because he had to leave early and we were playing Smash with some friends, so he left it with me for a few days.
And now
I
he'll
tried
never
it.
get it back.
No, he got
What
it
am
back.
I doing
but
wrong? Why did that
I
come
wish
out
it-
that late? Why the frick did that button press come out that late? What is wrong with this controller? I need
The
to move.
Joy-Cons are bad. Do you have a GameCube controller or something?
I do. I don't think that would be ideal with this button setup.
You could just
Edit
change. It might be the best idea at this point.
I mean, I played through this game with the Joy-Cons fine,
If
but
it continues to happen, I'm gonna have to switch this.
Yeah, I played it on. Nice.
yeah,
played it
I
on
don't know
P-
the quality of your Joy-Cons.
I played it on PC with my Wii U Pro controller, so to me it felt fine.
What am I doing?
And you can't even complain about the right stick on that one because you don't. Well, unless you're a speedrunner, you're not gonna use the right stick on this game. But then again, you're Cloud, and you always do speedruns. So.
Hey, only of games that are fun to speedrun. Like this in Odyssey.
Yeah, I need to play Odyssey still.
Like doing the Koopa race speedrun, like speedrunning those were like the most fun I've had.
Sounds about right.
Because that's just where you actually like really exploit that game's momentum and physics
Now
and
that I-
everything.
Yeah, makes sense. Now that I think about it, does my brother have Odyssey? Because I'm gonna have to put my brother's account on my Switch to play some of the games he has, like Mario Kart. But I'm wondering now if he has Odyssey, so I can at least get that. Why don't we just get Sonic Mania in there, even though I already have it on PC, because, you know...
Yeah, same. I was like, well, I want it on my Switch too. Because I
Yeah.
love Sonic Mania.
Yeah, that game's amazing.
It's the best 2D Sonic game, you can't tell me otherwise.
I agree.
game I
Like-
do want to try out at some point. I don't know if it's ideal to stream, just because it's just a totally different kind of control that I'm used to.
Yeah, I don't know. It takes getting used to 2D Sonic.
At least it's basic, just move and besides, you're gonna be missing a lot of the references if you're not.
Yeah,
a
it's so
classic
hard to
Sonic
say, because it's like, man, that game is so good, but it's like it's hard to recommend as someone's first, just because there's so much you won't know unless you played the old games.
Yeah, but that game's amazing. It's well balanced for new players too.
Oh, definitely.
So, like, it's a lot easier than the old Sonic games. So, oh, you did get it without the gears.
Yeah, when you know it's coming.
Well, yeah.
Also, when you get Bounce Man's weapon, it takes out those guys in one hit.
Does it actually?
Yeah, enemies have weakness tables, so yeah.
Enemies too? That just fuck. Okay. What am I living?
If you hit an enemy with a weapon and they emit purple sparks, that's how you know they're weak to a weapon. That's including the Robot Masters too.
Oh, I wish I would have noticed that because I
Yeah.
had quite a few times where I should have robot with something. I'm like, wait, is that the weakness? That did a crazy amount of damage, but so does this. I don't know.
Also, yeah,
I
JD
mean,
Aster,
yeah.
if you want to know boss weaknesses, I can tell you. Or if you want to figure it out yourself.
Well, I have so many options at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, what is a way to tackle this room?
Speed gear.
That's basically the only option. Well, I actually
rush.
Well, yeah, I've actually been able to do this without
Okay, that one was
speed gear and
entirely my
rush,
bad.
but that's because I played the demo like how many times? I basically memorized the stage.
Ah,
Here's a hint. Get on the middle block on speed gear.
there we go. It's like I figure I could skip about
Or you could do
90% of that room.
Yeah, or you could do that.
'Cause it can't
also
curve
a
around
valid
too many more
strategy.
times.
I like how if the blocks land on rush, the blocks just get destroyed.
Yeah.
That is one strong dog.
Also,
you have
yeah.
the visited doggy
Oh,
strong.
didn't even see that
dog.
guy.
Aside from the checkpoints and your live counter, I'm not noticing any differences between this and normal mode.
Same. That's
The
really
enemies
it.
have the same health and everything in normal mode.
Good, good.
And so far,
That's
they're-
probably ideal then.
that
I don't
is
know,
kind of
casual
ideal,
is such a
actually.
bad way to name this mode.
Well, I mean, I just looked at
Well,
the.
yeah.
It had good descriptions, because I wouldn't have known what to pick based on the names themselves. But the descriptions were good.
Yeah, this definitely fits for someone that knows a little of Mega Man, but not too much.
I mean, I am
No,
familiar
the way
with
to
the
go
idiom.
for it.
I have not played too many games.
Which,
I mean, like,
yeah.
I've
but
played
for someone
Kirby.
that-
It's basically the same thing, right?
Yes. You copy your enemy's abilities. Time to crack this blockhead.
I love when they do that with Robot Masters, they just make them speak in puns.
Oh, I should be
They
looking
get
at
a lot
his
of
health.
lines too.
I'm Aquaman, but you could call me handsome guy.
Oh wow, they have second phases. Nice.
Yep,
Kind of.
Okay, where
mean,
is weak point?
they count.
Blockman is the, like, big exception, really.
Oh. I can't jump on that. This is. Can I punch
I
his
guess
fist
this is-
in the eye?
Not my luck.
Okay, where is place? Is there any way to get behind this guy? Can I? No, I cannot dash
You can
onto
dodge.
him.
You can dodge everything if you're against a wall. If he slaps, hug the wall. If he punches, get near his leg. It is possible to like no damage every boss in this game just fine.
Yeah, but you
It just
gotta know
seems
the
weird.
balance,
It
right?
just seems weird that you have to.
Yeah, it's weird how it's just like here you're stuck up against this wall for half the fight.
This is fine.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Also, if you notice in his first phase here, he won't do anything unless you shoot him.
That's
Oh,
also true.
interesting.
A lot of Mega Man bosses do that.
Yeah, that's why I love Mega Man bosses. It's like they all have patterns. They're so doable
Yeah.
without the special weapons.
I remember Fireman.
See, he's just gonna do that if you
don't-
don't shoot.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That was
Fireman.
arguably harder to dodge.
Yeah, I like his running animation. But yeah, like stuff like Fireman that if you don't know, it's very hard. If you do know, it's
if
very
you do
easy.
know, it's really easy. That's kind of how like every Mega Man 1 boss goes.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, in
Like,
superhero
well,
mode,
then again,
in superhero
again-
mode, this phase of Blockman kills you in 3 hits.
wow, that's insane.
Yeah,
I
every-
mean, that's actually a cool segue to what I was gonna say. Like in Mega Man 1, Iceman,
Yeah, Iceman and
Electman.
Electman
Dang
three-shot
it.
you.
Yeah.
Wait, Electman does too? I don't know. I
Oh,
always
yeah.
got there with. I always got to
Dang
Electman
it,
with
man.
Blockman's weapon, so.
I need to be better at telling these attacks apart.
Trust me, you'll learn.
Especially the one that hits right in the corner, which is exactly where I don't want to be at that point.
Live
If he
and
slaps, hug the
learn.
wall. If he punches, get near his leg.
Yeah. Except not too near, because he walked into
Yeah.
me like 3 times.
Because contact damage.
Contact damage is always stupid. Like, at least in Kirby, the enemies also do contact damage. But it's so dumb.
If only you had like a shield weapon or something.
You... I'll knock your butt off. Indeed.
Yeah, he has that.
When he's giant, he has no invincibility frames, by the way.
Yeah, but getting that high is hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what?
suppose
That
you gotta-
canceled my charge shot. Dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
suppose you
think
gotta-
if you get hit while charging, you lose the charge. I think that's what it worked.
No, I know that,
before.
but I switched into power mode and it canceled my charge
Oh, yeah,
shot.
yeah.
It didn't work like that in 4. It worked like that in 5, though.
Oh, yeah, I think it did, you're right.
Yeah, you gotta gear up for the challenge.
That was my bad.
And don't worry, not every boss is like this, having like 2 health bars.
There we go. Oh gosh, you can still take contact damage in that phase? I thought we were done.
Yeah, no.
Alright, now we know.
You can jump over all of those attacks in the last
And once
phase
I'm
just fine.
convinced I've actually seen all the phases, I have an E-tank.
Also remember you can slide under some block.
Yeah.
You can, but I find jumping easier, personally.
I wouldn't have been able to figure that out in that amount of time.
Yeah, I know. It's just a good old trial and error.
I was too busy looking at my empty health bar to do anything.
Nice.
It's too bad that this game doesn't have like the beeping health bars for the bosses as they're filling up.
Such a nice thing about like modern, actually most Kirby games. If you go to like critical health, it'll like immediately make a sound, and continue to do that every time you enter a new room.
Yeah.
So nice.
But I think he meant more like when a boss bar and an energy bar just fills up like at the beginning. They also
Yeah.
removed the whole going through a door and staying in midair for the door.
In a jump. Worst game. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to be sliding under that.
Yeah, you're gonna be using a lot of sliding for Mega
You
Man.
can also just walk right, you don't have to slide under it.
You can also speed gear.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it was like this for me too when I played the demo.
What about the double gear technique?
I know.
That thing no one uses.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have been of any use by the time I was already at 1 hit.
Well, it's still an option.
It'll be nice when I have abilities that can hit above ground level. Without me having to be above ground level.
If you charge in power gear for like the entire duration, at the very end you'll get this like giant mega buster shot.
I didn't know that either. I'm a fake Mega Man fan. I have disappointed you.
I only know
I'm
that because I
sorry,
watched
Black.
speedruns.
Yeah, I figured as much.
This Blockman is like the worst in speedrunning because you have to skip this phase here and it's so hard to do.
How do you do that? Just doing enough damage to get him
Yeah, you can
straight
do
from
enough-
phase 1 to
yeah.
3?
You can just kill him in his first phase if you do it right.
Ugh. I was standing right there. Okay, apparently it's easier if he's facing that way. I don't know. That's not actually the case. Maybe. Oh boy.
Yeah, see, there you go, just jump over.
Maybe use a charge shot so I can actually hit him. There we go.
That's arguably his easiest phase.
Yeah,
Argue.
like, yeah, once I figured out, it's like, okay, just charge and dodge. Not bad.
One down, 7 to go. You Blockman!
Also, don't worry, Blockman is one of the longer stages in the game. Not every stage is that long.
That wasn't ultra long.
A lot of people complained about that when the demo came out, but I was like, you know, I kind of like these longer levels. I don't want the game to be like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like...
Also, this is one of the best weapons in the game. It doesn't look like much, but wow. Like, I'm serious, so many enemies in this game are weak to this weapon.
Really? I can't imagine. Can't imagine why. How many lives do I have? I assume it saves automatically, or do I have to? Oh no!
No, you have to save
No, it does not.
Yeah, you have to save
Wait.
manually.
I thought it saved automatically.
Nope.
My memory is bad.
Okay.
I don't think any Mega Man game has ever auto-saved.
Oh, interesting. You have a max number of
Well,
lives.
it gives you a
Yeah, 9.
prompt, at least in 9 and 10, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, so what's a
Was it not?
good one to do next?
Do you want to know the weakness or not?
Cloudy, you're wrong. Mega Man 8 saves automatically, I'm pretty sure.
It gave you the prompt, but...
Alright, you know, to keep the blind experience, will it be absolutely horrible if I do these in, like, clockwise order?
Not really.
Just because I
I
feel
don't
like...
even remember the weakness now.
I don't know. Where is the...
Acid Man will be fine.
Where is the shop?
Left.
Dr. Light's
Left.
lab.
Yeah, to the left.
To what left? Oh, this left.
Mega
Okay.
Man. I've made a
Okay, Mega, what'll it be?
Yeah, I'll buy some of these after I lose my remaining 2 lives.
I don't
Not a
know,
bad
you
idea.
can basically max your lives out after every single stage. You'll get enough balls.
I mean, that is fair.
The reactor's running unusually well today. We can create...
Okay, Mega.
Also, yes, you'll be fine going to Acid Man next.
Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure?
I don't even remember the weakness order. I think I only remember Fuse Man's weakness, and that's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Does the M max both, I assume?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why are
Yes.
these half off? Is this
All ready.
due to the
Good luck out there,
difficulty
Mega.
setting, or is it just random?
It's, I want to say it's random, honestly. I don't
I-
know. The shop in this game is weird.
I should use the super guard.
I think Hey Cappy, I hate the super guard. You probably should
Simplifier.
get beat.
Oh,
Beat
interesting. You
the-
have upgrades.
Yeah, permanent upgrades.
I like auto charge. That sounds really awesome. What else have we got?
I've never really used it. Don't get the spike
Same.
boots. Don't get the spike boots. Do not get
What
those.
does spec boot?
Yeah, that
What
sounds
does
very
those do again?
situational.
There's literally only one stage in this game with ice physics.
Yeah.
It's not worth the balls.
That sounds useful.
I personally
Oh,
really like
yeah,
the
energy balancer is great.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like,
That sounds like not what I want. Sounds
mm,
okay, but like
I
I
don't
think
even know
this,
if I've gotten that before.
I think this and
This is what you want, buddy? And there you have it. Part complete.
oh, can you only equip one thing at once, or
No.
are
No,
they just
there's
all
no limit.
toggle?
Sure, this is what
Okay.
you want, buddy?
Yeah, let's do this then.
And there you have it. Part
Yeah, this isn't Mega Man in base where you can only have one thing equipped at a time.
Let's save again.
Do you want Base to shoot through walls, or do you want his shots to be stronger?
No, first off, I want to be playing as Mega Man.
Alrighty.
You're the first person I see that actually.
I like
says
Mega Man in that game.
that.
I don't think
too.
he's that. I don't think he's that hard to play.
Exactly. I don't think the game in general
Makes
is
the
that
bosses
hard.
easier.
Am I supposed to use the
Definitely.
numbers that show up there to know which order to take them on in?
No. No.
Alright,
Wouldn't
this
that be something?
auto charge. Oh, interesting. Fry guy. It's the first time I've killed 3 enemies in one shot.
The blocks don't count.
I know, I was gonna say, apparently the blocks
Yeah.
don't count. Well, I mean, what
Hey, look, it's Flame Man stage.
What do the different colors mean?
You mean nothing.
Only,
Only when it's green. And that's
yeah,
when it
only
hurts
when
you.
it's blue.
Ah.
Yeah.
It goes from blue to yellow to red to green.
I don't think that's how colorization works, but we'll go with.
You can shoot those guys' projectiles, by the way, to stop them.
I'm not gonna do much if they...
Thankfully, the green acid isn't insta-kill, like Flame Man stage was.
Yeah, that was something special. I don't know, insta-kill stuff is always annoying. Looking at you, Burner
depends.
Man. Well, not even really Burner Man. It's more like.
How about
only
try
thinking of-
Nitro Man from Unlimited?
Okay.
I haven't played Unlimited, so I wouldn't know.
Like if you shoot that boss the wrong way, he can insta-kill you.
Wow, okay. I think I'm thinking of not even a Mega Man game. Probably thinking of Blaster Master Zero 2. Like, you guys are probably not familiar with that game, but
No, I'm not.
in the area F planet,
Oh.
there's like a thing that just insta kills you for some reason. It's like it's split in 2 halves, and if you touch the thing dividing the halves, it just kills you. It literally just kills you.
Oh,
Also,
spikes.
also yes.
Didn't
This
even
is
see
the
him.
water stage. This is the water stage of this game.
Oh yeah, it is. You guys should play Blaster Master Zero and the sequel.
Isn't it
great
on
game.
the like Nintendo NES thing or whatever?
The original
It's
game.
on, it's on
was,
something. Yeah.
but the Zero games the Zero game is the first one is a remake of the original, and Zero 2 is a sequel to it. They're both on Switch. The first
Huh,
one 3DS
interesting.
as well, actually.
Maybe let's not take the path with spikes this time.
I don't know. Maybe a good idea.
Yeah, Mega Man water stages are usually filled with spikes. But
But
if you're in your invisibility frames, the spikes won't kill you.
Wow, you're
This
gonna
isn't
grab
Mega-
this ladder today, Mega Man?
Unlike Mega Man 1,
Yeah.
Oh, current. Yeah, that makes sense. Should be
Chests
using this
in the
block
corner.
thing more often.
Super Mario 64 DS is still better than the original.
Yeah. You are feel
can watch
free
our
to have
streams.
your own opinion.
I was expecting you to say, just know that you're not right, or something like that.
You're
But
wrong,
that is what you're thinking.
I'm
So-
thinking that if that were me saying that, I would be kidding myself. But you are free to have different opinions. There was a time when I thought the same.
What made this change?
I played the
the
original.
stream.
Can we go back to the past where GDS did not play the original?
Gotta get back to the past.
It's time for time travel. Mega Man has a speed get like a controlled time. Why can't he time travel with this? Okay, no.
Let's see. How do I get this guy to shoot
just
where I want
love
him? Or is he always going to shoot
This-
this
this is-
platform?
This is literally chaos control.
Yeah.
Oh well,
I
we're
don't know
learning
how I
things.
never made the connection considering I'm a big Sonic fan.
I mean, if it was Chaos Control, it would stop time completely, and then there'd be a countdown,
Well, it depends on the game.
like Adventure 2 multiplayer.
Yeah, but otherwise you can just teleport yourself back in time with chaos control, like in 06.
Well, it is whatever the plot wants it to be, so.
Well, I like Shadow hitting Silver in the back of the head with a kick, so...
Yeah, those things explode in an area of effect, I think.
Wow.
Also, yeah, shielded enemies, if you shoot them with a charge shot, they'll be staggered. That's a cool detail, I like.
That is actually a pretty cool thing.
You have to be using the speed gear that I'm not using at all to make too much use of that, I feel.
Or be in a better position.
A little bit, yeah.
This guy's not the best example for it.
So, am I wrong? Like, does the acid just never change back if it turns green?
It never changes back.
That's why I was so confused. I must have been looking at a different, oh, interesting. A random item.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea what I got, but I'm sure it's good.
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't know what you get.
Just immediately
It
fall
doesn't,
out of
like,
that
tell
spike
you.
and die.
Oh, that spike, that's why that spike is there.
I'm a little bit behind, actually, because I'm watching from YouTube, so I'm assuming you're watching
Twitch
from
is a little faster.
Yeah, but the Switch doesn't have Twitch.
I'm watching from mine.
I'm watching from the game.
You have 0 frames of delay.
Yeah, I have like a frame and a half or something.
Yeah, no, you have like 5 if we're talking Smash Ultimate delay. Okay, no.
If we're talking my Joy-Con, it's whatever it wants.
That's also true.
Sometimes
actually.
like randomly 15 frames, sometimes it doesn't hit it at all. Okay.
Yeah, nice jump.
It's very... I didn't realize
You
how...
can just hold left and fall off that platform.
Oh, this is probably
You fall
true.
very slowly in the water.
Alright.
I could tell you how to cheese this guy, but
Don't.
Speed gear?
no.
Speed gear is the answer to everything.
I like how this mid-boss is literally just like a cleaning machine.
That is actually
I got-
pretty neat.
That's why I love classic Mega Man. The enemies have so much charm to them.
The freaking light bulb from Shipman stage.
Well, Sheepman in general, I'm like, come on, how do you beat that?
Like, what does that even have to do with the ship? Like, he's just made of wool, but
Okay.
he has thunder and his stage is literally a computer. I mean, what?
Something about that Android stream
There we
electric
go.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the best music too. Like, Shipman's music is actually probably my favorite track in.
I
Actually,
like
no, that's
Commando
not true.
Man's music.
That guy takes
It's
some
like one of my
damage.
Commando Man's like the one that I like the least.
Yeah.
I don't want to say yes, but like my favorite track in that game is
The
probably
Wily
like, the
stage
Wily
themes
one.
are amazing in 10.
Yeah, all of them are amazing. But they're also good in 9.
Not for a second there, I made it terrible. Well, everything proof. Is that,
Yeah.
is that an achievement for using invincibility frames?
On a spike, yes.
So sad.
Bet you the last area is gonna have red water that just turns to green if I take too long.
Imagine
I
it.
don't know what I just got an achievement for. What did I do?
You let those tiny spiders get killed by an environmental hazard.
Ah,
The tiny spiders die in the green acid too.
well,
Better
that
you
was
than me.
some good dodging there. Gosh, man, this arc. I should be using the concrete man thing. Or black man, whatever his name is. That's not the right button.
That's Mega Man 9.
Yeah, that's 9.
Especially
People
since I have
really
the
cool,
energy
though.
balances, so I don't even have to have it out to
Yeah.
get it refilled.
Yeah.
That guy's not as bad.
I hope you're ready for this last underwater stretch, though. Oh boy.
Alright. Well, it is gonna be red, so I should know what I'm getting into. Have I died but like once? Oh no, twice. I
jumped
jumped
into
into a
spikes.
spikes the second time. Okay. I had to jinx it. I got a one up.
Yeah,
at
not
some
gonna
point,
lie,
though.
this last water section is pretty brutal.
The whole Mega Man, like... Oh, wow. That is some... Oh, current. That's why I forgot
Yeah,
there was a
there is
current.
It's a good thing you stocked up on lives.
Ah, I thought I might be able to run off from there. Music reminds me of the Woe Zone from Super Paper Mario. I don't know what it is about it.
I need to play Super Paper Mario again.
Ah,
I still need to beat the flop side bit.
and you said there
You
was...
need to do it. You need to do is a 200 gauntlet mod thing.
You have a Wii.
I
is
do have a
modded.
Wii, yeah. It is modded, yeah, that's also true.
I feel like it is modded just by default. It's 2019.
Well,
Unless it's mine.
Like, why would you have a Wii if it's not modded at this time of the
Wow.
this time of the year? What?
In this part of the country.
In this part of
Okay,
the
I'm using
country, at this
speed
time of
gear
day-
next time for that one section jump. But this I really should be able to do without it.
You can just jump. You can just hold left and make that whole jump. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say,
That's it.
oh, that would make sense. I don't know if I trust to be able to do it on this one. Yeah, no, bad idea. And I had
Okay,
it. I
you-
almost had it the first time through the room.
You can actually just make that jump by holding right there, but it's hard to do. Pretty sure I remember doing it before.
I mean, yeah, it wouldn't surprise
It
me.
looks
It's just
possible. You just hesitate.
you have to get exactly the right height. There we go. And
Yeah, you
I'm
just
sure
gotta
there
get
will
a
be
feel
no
for it.
harder jumps than that.
Ha 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 ha.
Cries in Mega Man 1. Magnet beam jumps intensify.
Hey,
Like
at least
a-
this game doesn't hold your progress if you don't have it.
I just like how you continuously
Also
slide
true.
if you're underneath a platform like this.
Yeah, just forever.
Is Mega Man 1 the only game that has a technically skippable
Ah,
collective weapon thing that you actually need?
Huh. As far as I know, yes.
I think that's the only game that actually has a skippable thing, period. So
okay. That's half my problem. There's no current here. Or at least no current in the direction that would hurt me. Okay, that guy's immune to that. Or very hard to hit from that angle with it.
Yeah, you can, I think. It's just, yeah, pretty hard.
I'm gonna give this another go round. Dang it! I hope we're not in perfect lockstep here. Okay, no, we're not. Oh, that's gonna end. That's cool, I can wait. In no way will I be pressed for time at a later point in the stage. Wow, that really lasts a while. All I had to do was end it the slightest bit early. This game does not like you spamming gears willy-nilly.
Yeah, it's there just to help you not to completely cheese the game with. Unless you buy items.
Beat the flopside pit of 100 trials.
Funny that you say that. If you beat the game, you do get some, like, ultra superpower items in the shop to buy. That's after you beat the game.
Okay. Not sure what I was supposed to do there.
Okay, that section is harder than it looks, I swear.
What?
Or no, it's easier than it looks.
Thanks! Okay, I didn't
I
think
swear
that...
it's easier than it looks.
I didn't think that was gonna work.
Yeah, this area is designed basically so you can just hold right.
I should have done something there.
Yeah, there you go. Worst part's over.
A little close there, buddy. I was actually kind of scared there.
Yeah, the spikes do have kind of small hitboxes, thankfully.
A pool that
In
actually
this game.
starts green.
In this game, looking at you, Mega Man. Which one was it? Was it 2? I don't even remember.
What
There
is
was
that
some Mega Man
icon
game
that's
with this-
appearing in the bottom left of my screen?
Checkpoint.
Oh.
Checkpoints.
I'm not seeing it because I have something in front of it on my desk.
Yeah, it's
I only just noticed it.
Might want to move that then. But yeah,
Okay.
there's been like plenty of those actually.
Hey, it's the
compared
shield
to
boss.
normal
What?
What? Look at him. Isn't he beautiful?
I love this guy's voice.
Are you not gonna try your block weapon to see if that's a weakness?
Wouldn't that be convenient?
I mean, you never know. I mean, you could if we told you, or we're not gonna tell you.
It is, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed.
You see, he's turning purple when he gets hit. That's how you know it's the weakness.
Impossible.
And the blocks just go through his shield entirely.
Yeah.
They do actually. I try to remember who he's strong against. Like in the and when he started the fight, I was like, oh yeah, Blockman's strong against this guy. Try to remember who this guy's strong against. I'm bad at memory.
Also, fun fact, if you go back into his stage with the acid barrier, use it in the green acid, you'll get an achievement for some reason. Like you literally just go in the stage, do it in the first green acid pool, get an achievement, and then leave.
That's amazing, actually.
Oh, this lasts a while. Does it take energy while you have the shield up?
No.
No.
It uses a set amount of energy every time you activate it.
Interesting.
And then the shield is just like, you know, lasts for a specific period of time.
I thought it was also damage based.
No. Other shields work that way, but not this one.
Water shield comes to mind.
Presumably the ones that like are made up of a distinct number of things. Discrete. That's the word.
Junk shield.
Yeah.
All the ones in
meanwhile-
Smash Wii U. Oh, I should have bought some lives. Whoops.
Oh yeah, it's weird how the leaf shield falls into that in Smash Wii U, even though it doesn't actually do that in Mega Man 2. Meanwhile, Jewel Satellite is still the best shield.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this guy like owner of a theme park or something?
He made this attraction.
You're gonna
You can
have a
actually
blast
you can actually look up the bios in this game. Like all the
Oh, yeah, you
enemies and
can.
bosses have bios.
All
They
you
have
know
really
is
fun
that
descriptions.
all you know is that you're gonna have a blast in this stage.
But see, that's like, I love that. It's like they make the explosive boss a theme park. I'm like, that's so cool. I love that idea.
That's an explosive idea.
Like this is one of my favorite stages. The
Yeah,
music
love
too
it
is really
too.
good.
I know, this is cool music. And I love the background.
Yeah, I know. This is such a charming stage.
I love this.
guy's
One
kinda-
of
So
my
the-
favorite stages.
Oh, they
Those
explode.
exploding
Nice.
barrels
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have a hitbox until they move after you.
Oh.
Oh,
Speed running
that's
tricks.
kind of cool.
Those little gray guys kind of look like something out of the last area in Mario RPG. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
do,
yeah. The
actually.
factory.
Oh, I didn't even notice that platform there. Well,
And it's just the height where Rush Kit.
of
you
course
can't
it
get
is. Because that'd be way too easy.
Even though other extra lives are that easy.
This is why we rush yet. Oh wait.
I don't think any I've seen thus far are that easy. Well,
The guy you shot in Blockman stage?
wait, what is...
Bullet
Can
blaster.
you... I guess that shouldn't have been
Hey, look, it's the
surprising.
guy. It's the guys from Mega Man 2.
Oh god, I hate these guys.
They're
Remember
nowhere near
the-
as annoying.
Remember the room in Mega Man 2 that you practically had to take damage unless you charge up Hitman's weapon?
Yeah. Yeah, Mega Man 2 has some. Ugh. I don't know.
There's a reason I don't like Mega Man 2 as much as the other Mega Man games.
Yeah,
Very
Mega Man
funny,
2
right.
is good, but it is a bit overrated.
Alright, I should have... Oh.
Only a bit? Come on.
Alrighty
man.
then.
Look, I'm just trying not to make people angry.
I mean, I already said that Super is for the essence superior to the original, so well, oh, everyone's gonna be angry. Also, yeah, you just jump on a
spikes.
bus.
Hello.
And the bus
Yeah, they're not just in the water level.
you just
Nice
got
invincibility frames.
I know, I didn't even notice them till after I fell down from them.
Nice. Game over. GG.
It's not that big. Blast Man stage is actually pretty short.
I was gonna say, this
Yeah.
seems easier thus far. There aren't environmental hazards, and it's not, like, crazy platforming yet. I'll check out the shop again after this stage. I don't feel the need
Yeah,
at the moment.
The problem in this stage isn't the stage, it's the boss.
That's always fun.
But you
Yeah.
get a weapon that's actually pretty insane.
All the weapons in this game are insane.
That's also true, but like
I think they're all really good.
they are actually, yeah. Especially with the power gear.
Yeah, like, honestly.
Wait, what does the power gear do for Acid Man's weapon again?
It makes it so you can destroy low health enemies.
Oh, I didn't
on
realize
contact.
that, like,
Oh, nice.
the weapons... I should have used speed gear there. Oh well. I'll catch it next time, because there definitely isn't a checkpoint right there.
You didn't realize what?
Yeah, what were you saying?
Say what? Did I cut out?
No, I just don't know what you were trying to say there.
You
You said something about not realizing something.
I didn't realize I was supposed to use speed gear to get up to that one up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think you were saying something before that though. Like about, I think you were gonna say something about power gear and the weapons.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that the power gear had, like, effects on the weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drop a million blocks with Blockmans and you'll destroy small enemies. Literally
Fun
a
fact,
million
on
blocks.
the hard mode, Blockman does that against you.
Oh, that's actually
He basically drops a whole ton of blocks.
You know, maybe
That's
let's not
insane,
go
actually.
backtracking this whole way. I feel like
Let's
it's not
not
gonna be
respawn
worth it.
every enemy. Yeah, this is a Mega Man game. Enemies
yeah.
respawn easily.
you just like Kirby. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
I like how these things make cat noises for some reason.
Yeah, they just do. It's funny.
Dang it. Dive like cats. At least if 3D World is an accurate
Yeah.
depiction of real world cats.
Yeah. Like, that's how cats work, right?
So don't give them cherries, right?
I can't get up there either. How was I supposed to have done
Fun
this?
fact.
Oh.
You can set off
Well.
all of these things with Fun fact. You can set off all these things with Torchman's weapon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
weapons have a lot of interactivity with the stages in this game. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Is this a mid-boss of sorts?
Yeah. Every stage has a mini-boss.
This is one of my favorite mid bosses actually.
It's one of the trickier ones, too.
Yeah, but it's like there's a lot of action going on. I like action.
I like this attack here. This one's fun.
The one where they just do, like, the
Yeah,
ricocheting
bounce
off
into
each other?
Oh,
That
hey,
is
they're weak
actually
to
really good.
Blockman's weapon. I didn't notice that. These guys are also horribly weak to Tundra Man's weapon if you had it.
Well, Thunderman's weapon is something special, really.
It really is.
Okay, that didn't actually do anything that time, I don't think. So wait, how was I supposed to tell they were weak to it? Or are they actually?
Because it glow. They have like purple sparks.
I didn't notice
You
them.
hit 'em with Pretty much every mini boss has usually like 2 weaknesses.
Oh. I killed the purple one.
One down, one more to go. Or maybe you died.
Up. Hello. That's what I get for hanging
Yeah,
that close to the edge.
Yeah, he's gonna speed up.
He's gonna reverse.
Speed gear.
That's what almost caught me off guard.
I don't think that's how propulsion
That's
works.
actually
with
pretty-
Feel the
rockets.
explosion.
You can double gear technique now, so yeah. Oh, the gear's actually shining when you can do that. That's pretty cool.
White one you
Oh,
mean?
is it? I
or-
never noticed. Since you're at low health, you can use both gears at once. I
That-
never noticed that.
The white one you mean there? Is
Yeah,
that not normally
I
on?
think that's what he means. I don't think so.
It looks
If it is, I
like-
never noticed it before.
Yeah. I mean, when are you at low health?
Oh, these things.
Yeah, the floor spines. Almost every game has them. If you had the right weapon, you'd be able to destroy them, though.
A search
I
snake.
tried.
No.
Did the search snake even do anything?
Oh.
Was this the search?
Why
search
did he
snake never
attack me
even
last
did it?
time? He just sat there and took the hits.
Because I think you were at the very right edge of the screen last
Oh.
time.
Yeah, you were too far away. Well, not at the screen, but up the block.
Also, you can destroy the robot in those, like, walkers.
Oh, interesting.
If you hit them from above.
I don't see any advantage to keeping this here. In fact, I don't see an easy way to proceed if I do.
Yeah, this screen here is a little tough.
Okay, that was dumb. I had any number of ways to not do that.
And then you did it.
Gosh, why does the stage have so many checkpoints in this mode?
Wow. Wow.
Literally,
okay,
the last screen was also a checkpoint.
That's insane.
Yeah, Blockman was not quite as free with the checkpoints.
Generous. Man, they must have thought that this was a really hard stage or something.
I mean, it can be for people with slow reflexes.
Yeah, also, Torchman's weapon can also blow up those fire barrels on contact.
I am liking this auto charge thing.
It's just doing what you often forget to do.
Wait, there's one difference in normal mode. There's another, fire barrel enemy there.
Huh.
On that ledge right there.
We found
That's like the one
difference-
change I've noticed. Wow, that's weird.
Like,
I was like,
more
usually
creative-
that section's a lot harder.
On the plus side, it's more creative than Sakurai was with Richter in Smash.
Aha. Can't see the ground achievement. Please move. That looks like a checkpoint room.
Catch him
Yeah.
off guard.
Well, hello. Ooh, and I get some health refills that I don't need. Oh yeah, that gear does turn white if I'm in low health.
Huh, interesting. I never noticed that before.
Should probably have skipped some of this with Rush.
No, the trick here is just keep moving. I love that room where the background starts falling apart.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got that E-Tank. But I'm gonna need to because I got
What E-Tank? I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, I know.
I was looking for things to miss, and I apparently missed the things to miss.
Nice. There was someone to the right on that mushroom.
Oh, hello, Wart.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm the great Wart. Wart. Haha. Speaking of which, I beat Mario 2 recently, like the original. That's pretty cool.
Wait, the shield blocks those bombs. I've never noticed that. I never knew that.
Seems like the thing to try, at the very least.
I really never knew that.
The more you know.
Because
Okay.
spoiler alert, the acid barrier isn't his weakness.
Yeah, it's yeah, I didn't figure it was.
But it still helps. That's cool.
Yeah, this is kind of trivializing this, honestly.
I can't believe it even blocks the giant bombs. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that's busted.
I'm wondering if this is another difficulty difference.
It's not, as far as I know. Because trust me, without that, Blast Man is actually pretty tough.
Anyone actually chatting in
Yeah.
Twitch? Not apparently. Everyone's
Nope,
watching on
haven't seen
YouTube. It's cool.
Glass.
Normally I'd have the chat on screen, but Restream was being not optimal today.
That explains why my message didn't show up earlier.
Chain Blast.
Here's a really, really powerful weapon.
Ha! Well, what button does that?
Does what?
Bigger shot. Or do they always
Power
come
gear.
out in that order? Oh, power gear, that makes sense.
But here's the interesting thing. If you chain 4 small bombs, the explosion is more powerful than the power gear one.
That's amazing.
So it rewards technical play if you're good with them, the smaller bombs.
It makes sense.
Or you could just, you could just use power gear and then just nuke everything. That's
Yeah.
fine too.
That's what I do a lot of the time.
Does chaining count if they all go to the exact same location?
Yeah.
Technically,
Yes, actually.
yeah.
As
but
long as you see the
radius-
lines connecting them.
Yeah, but the radius is just smaller.
Yeah. Not much smaller, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah.
depends on how far away they are.
If I remember,
Whoa.
the power gear bomb does six damage, while the four smaller ones together do 8 damage.
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
Huh,
Heh.
makes sense.
That seems pointless.
Are you sure?
What, the spike one?
Yeah.
Ready.
Fun fact, it only shows up in the shop unless you've died from spikes at least once.
Ta-da! Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure?
There's also a power-up that
Are you sure?
enemies will drop more bolts, but it literally only shows up in the shop if it's Saturday.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, that's
What?
it's really weird.
Why?
I don't know, the shop in this
That
game
makes
is weird.
no sense.
What is a weapon
yeah,
capsule? Is that something
The
different?
stuff that refills your weapon energy.
Oh, so like any of the blue things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it split it evenly, or does it just like...
No, no, it applies it to every weapon bar.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah, the energy balancer Neo is really, really good.
Balancer, indeed. Okay. Hit but. Cool. I don't know what an eddy or a beat is. I must have missed that.
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
It's on the first screen there.
Oh.
Yeah, what Eddie does is you call him and he'll drop a bunch of random power-ups for you,
Yeah, yeah.
like health pickups and stuff. And then Beat literally saves you from bottomless pits.
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
Beat the best.
I'll keep all this in mind.
Yeah, the shop is very helpful.
You're gonna forget in like 5 seconds.
Alright. Let's go with this guy. And then we'll probably call it a night.
Oh no, you picked Bounce Man stage.
Had to get our good 3-hour stream in. No.
You say that as a joke, but
There can't be any platforming in a stage about moving around.
At the speed of sound. Also, this is the Springman from Mega Man 7.
yeah. But arguably more fun. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
This is a very big
unless you get
stage for
stuck.
me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, on one hand, bouncing is pretty fun, but
On the
man,
other
this
hand,
stage
bouncing-
can be mean.
It can be. So annoying sometimes.
This reminds me of like the
Oh, wait, it is
Kirby
a-
challenge
you'll see.
stages from Return to Dreamland.
Yeah,
It's
that's
literally just like the end of the level thing from Kirby. Right here.
Oh, yeah!
Yes, actually.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That is exactly what that is.
Nice.
Yeah, there's even the balloons at the top of the screen that definitely don't hurt me or anything like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gosh,
But hey.
if you're speedrunning, this is a nightmare of a stage.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
this
imagine.
is the hardest stage to speedrun. And ironically, it's my best time. That's mostly just
Yeah,
because I spent days trying to get this stage.
It just looks very hard to optimize.
It really,
Considering all
really
the
is.
bouncing
This is the
around.
last stage you go for in a speedrun.
What is this hitbox?
Like,
It's very
not
big.
Even RNG. It's not even RNG.
This
It's
is the
just
squarest balloons I've ever
Yes, I was
seen.
gonna say, those have very big square hitboxes.
There's literally no
Amazing.
overlap. This isn't 1990. You could use spherical hitboxes in a 2D game.
This is in Smash
look at-
64.
I was gonna say, just look at Smash. They can manage with spheres, except when Z-axis things happen.
Except 64.
Yeah.
That's the hitboxes. By the way, there's a hitbox visualization mod for Smash Ultimate now.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And Ivysaur's downer is ridiculous.
As it should be.
Meanwhile, Ganon's forward smash isn't as ridiculous as people say. And yet people still complain about him.
I don't know what I was expecting to gain from that.
Happiness.
I can't choose
Yeah,
any of these
pretty-
1-ups. Did I already
No,
miss
actually,
out
you
on
can-
getting that?
Actually,
or-
you can get that with Rush Coil there.
Seems like there's gotta be a single... Oh, you know what? I probably have to hold right. I should fall a direction other than there.
No, just keep using Rush Coil on that pink block. Swear it'll work eventually.
Eventually, he says.
No, I'm not kidding. That's what you do in a speedrun.
Okay, that
Sure
didn't
to
work.
learn wall jump.
Hey, Dauntless.
Hello, Dauntless.
Oh, hello, Block. Didn't even see you.
Hello, Block.
Dauntless is now a block confirmed.
I'm a Minecraft. Wait, what?
Minecraft.
You know, I should have just let him
when
stay
are
stuck
we
there.
When
Yeah,
are
you
we
really
playing
should've.
Minecraft, Dauntless?
I just get. It really should, like, stay on screen a little longer, because it's not obvious
really
what I'm getting
should.
from these.
Well, it happens.
Oh, these are not gonna stop spawning. Cool. So, I'm just gonna have to deal with this. You know, maybe I
It's
should...
like those guys from Mega Man 2. They keep respawning.
Okay. Now I get what the idea is. I'm not supposed to chain these together somehow, and I
Yeah,
could
no.
get like a super slap. Would be arguably more fun, but
Well, it will be more difficult to actually get, so have fun.
See, the thing with this stage is like, once you if you mess up, you'll just start bouncing around and getting hit by everything.
Everywhere.
yeah, seems about right. I love how nicely, well, I take it back.
Nice. Oh shoot! I
Oh, by the way, Blast Man's weapon destroys the floor spines.
destroys everything.
Destroys the balloons.
Yes, it does actually.
Same
Or wait,
wall
not the
jump.
bouncy things.
I was gonna say, it's like, it better not, I don't think I can make it up here. Oh,
I
well,
meant the
let's dive
balloon
in.
enemies.
Destroys everything. I mean, if
It's
it
about
did
to say this
destroy
guy
it, wouldn't-
shouldn't be a problem. And I mean,
Yeah, this stage does that a lot, where it's like something off screen hits you and then you fall down. It's kind of mean sometimes.
Classic Mega Man style. Mega Man 2.
that anti-knockback thing seems like it could be of use.
Yeah, it definitely could.
So these balloon guys die in one hit to the blast, chain blast as well? I
Maybe.
should get that. Yeah, I should try it out more at least.
You
Yeah,
should use the- you should
weapons
use
make this game
the
more fun.
weapon. Yeah, the nice lab.
Oh, look, it's Francis. Oh, wait. Wrong game.
I think that's
Didn't
more
mean to
like...
use that. Also, I'm like very nearly dead.
You're probably gonna be dead.
Oh, hello.
Who else is a frogger? Froggy!
I was waiting for it.
I was yawning and I was like, oh wait, that's a little bit the big the cat voice. Froggy, where are you? Why are you in a Mega Man game all of a sudden? I like how he just inflates the frog.
Yeah, the guy inside's the real mini boss.
Yeah. Presumably you can do that in one cycle.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
You have the weapon to do so, by the way. Like, I am absolutely not kidding when I say Blockman's weapon is overpowered.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna try that next, because it seems like a thing.
Let him die.
It doesn't seem to be doing anything at this big at this phase, currently.
It happens.
There is a weapon that can just pop it immediately, though.
Needle Man, that totally is a thing.
In Mega Man 3 it is.
Well, it kind of is in this game.
Just name an object, it probably exists.
I mean, yeah, considering that there's 12 games. Yes, 12, because Mega Man Base is a classic Mega Man game too.
X's definitely don't count. I mean, yeah, they don't really, because they don't have men as bosses.
They have animals.
Well,
Adjective animals.
We have Sparkman Drill, so yay.
This is a good
But yeah,
room.
like-
This is a good room
Wait,
to use
that's-
as barrier, by the way.
That's 12 games, and 8 Robot Masters, -2 from the first game, -2 from the fact that Mega Man Base 3 uses some
Oh,
of the ones
nice! You
from...
didn't fall for that. You didn't fall for the blue hand.
Oh, what was I supposed to do for the blue hand?
No. If you stand there and let it hit you, it'll knock you back.
Obviously.
Well, not everyone notices that.
I looked
You're
at it
good
for
at
about
playing
half a
video.
second. I was like, wait, I definitely don't want to be here. Oh,
Pretty sure when Vinny played this, he fell for that.
Yeah, there's a total of...
okay, I think I know what to do in this room.
Actually, wait, if we count Mega Man Power Up, we have... Hold on. 9, 10, 11... I'm good at math, guys.
Count
What
Mega
was
Man
nine-
DOS, right?
What?
Oh God. Mega Man DOS.
What?
The DOS Mega Man games. You know, Mega Man 1 and 3, because there is no Mega Man DOS 2.
Sure, we'll go with that. I was thinking of Power Up from the PSP.
You're counting all the Robot Masters?
Yeah.
I think
There's-
92.
Well, if
Because
we
of-
count... If we
No,
count
no,
the
wait.
ones from Power Up, it's 94, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like 2 of the ones in Mega Man Base aren't original, so...
Yeah. It's
Basically, 8 times 12 plus 2,
You can't.
and then minus 2
Well-
because Mega Man and Base.
And
Plus
Mega Man
2.
1.
Oh yeah, I always forget that. There are only 6 in
Yeah.
that one.
But we're counting them from Powered Up, which adds 2 more. Oil
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
and
Okay,
Tiny Man.
never mind, I'm bad. I'm bad
Then
with
it'll
math.
be 12 games, one of them with 2 less robots, so that's 12 times 8 minus 2. That's 92. That's 94, I mean. I'm good at math, okay? We're all good at math here.
Wow, alrighty then. It's sad that
Yeah,
you
this-
can't
this-
quite, man, I need some ground pound cancels about now to just let me cancel all of my
have
sideways
fun
momentum
with-
immediately.
Have fun with
Yeah,
that,
that
energy
E-Tank
tank.
is harder than it looks to get.
I barely
Oh,
missed
drop
him the
that
first time.
It happens. It balances out to the spike room a little. That was easier than it looked.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah, there's several reasons why this
These
is...
freaking hitboxes! Oh my
It's-
goodness.
It's easier said than done. Tell that to the
There we
Dr.
go.
Wily
No!
spirit and
For
smash.
crying out loud. The one time
See,
the
this-
hitbox wasn't as big as it needed to be.
This is such a
Circles
weird
are-
stage.
Yeah, this is why it's frustrating.
Just mash left and right, eventually things will change, right?
hopefully, and hold the jump button sometimes, maybe.
Yes, that's definitely how it works.
If you had rush jet, this
I
would
know,
be way
I was gonna
easier.
say! It's like, boy, where is just insta fly button when you need it?
Well, not quite insta-fly. This is not Mega Man 3.
Oh dear. I like how square these circle hitboxes are.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I've failed these jumps in every possible way.
Yeah, these
I've
jumps.
hit every ceiling, I've missed every block, and I've not bounced far enough of every wall.
Be glad.
Now just
there's
imagine
no
speedrunning
enemies
this
here anymore.
stage.
Oh god.
I don't think this helps. This is just gonna make me even more likely to bounce into the ceiling.
This was probably the worst stage to pick as your last one.
Oh, that's cool. That means I don't have to start with it next time.
That's also
This is also the longest level in the game. Not just because you're bouncing around all the time. It's just legitimately like a very big, long level.
I'm a third of the way
That's-
through. At least I have
No,
9
it's not
lives,
that
so I
long.
don't, hopefully don't have to play through the whole thing again. No.
If you use game over, I will guess that if you game over, you're probably just gonna quit the stream for now.
We've made progress.
We have made progress.
That's not what I
Anyway,
meant to do!
bouncy time. Don't die, you idiots! I believe in you.
Use the blocks.
No!
Use power gear too. Don't
I
forget.
know. I was thinking, it's like, I should do it, but now it's too late. That was bad.
Nice. It
And I'm
happened.
not gonna die, he's doing chip damage to me.
That's also true.
Yeah, this game is pretty generous when it comes to enemy damage.
Alrighty
Nothing,
then.
like, deals half your health bar. Yeah, if you aim it right, the power gear block dropper kills him in one hit.
I don't think I even aimed it particularly well.
Well,
I
you
know,
had
it's
the
that
damage
powerful.
earlier.
He got block wrecked.
Ugh, this room is weird.
Why did I do that? I could have skipped like all of that with a rush use.
Yeah, exactly.
But energy.
Also, hi, it's night. I didn't know because I've been inside the entire time.
Yeah, I like that. It
True,
did the
both
same
in
it's
Mega
not.
Man and in
Blockman
real life.
stage. It did the same thing in
You're just in
Blockman
an
stage, actually.
observatory thingy. It's not nighttime.
In Blockman stage, it was nighttime at the end, even though it was day at the beginning.
This is also a good room for acid barrier.
Why is Bounce Man
Ah.
the one with the observatory? Like, what?
Alright.
You're wondering why that's there,
Yeah,
that left part. Speed running,
obviously.
rush jet.
Convenient.
Oh, we got the Kirby's Adventure platform again. Maybe let it charge all the way.
Or use a weapon.
Why did that miss the first time?
Because the single explosion has a very, very tiny hitbox.
I mean, what did I do differently, though? There's so many things.
You can press up and Y to detonate a bomb immediately.
Yeah, that's...
I'd really recommend the acid barrier for these guys. These cannons to block
Oh
their
yeah,
shots.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I was like, I'm scared if I try to like change things around too much, I'm just gonna fall all the way to the bottom.
Yeah. And then everything respawns.
I'm sure they place those there just to mess with you.
I don't know what I thought I was accomplishing there. Bounce directly back. Why did I do that? Ow.
Woohoo!
Pretty sure my replay of the stage in time attack mode is still like in the top 5.
Nice.
Clap, clap.
We don't have to do that room again.
Wow,
That's
you
nice.
actually got through this room in the first try. Wow, I struggled with this room when I played it.
This room? No.
No.
And
No, the hallway
oh,
before
yeah,
the boss,
it is,
obviously.
It is in fact actually daytime.
Yeah, that was just like
Oh.
an observatory.
No, you
Thingy.
spent 24 hours on the stage, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Can't bounce like
You're on a very small planet.
That's how long this stage is.
Play the Wario startup theme for.
It's like that one boss in Henry Hatsworth.
It really is. It's the exact same thing.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, or the did you just say that it is like the guys before the Wario fight?
You know, it actually does sound. It does look like Wario actually.
I like this boss fight though. It's pretty fun.
It is fun, yeah.
Thus far, it doesn't seem like I really need whatever its weakness is.
Yeah, he's one of the easier boss fights.
Yeah.
I see why they do this one first.
Except when you charge shot him a bunch.
Yeah.
Do this first to have an easy boss, but a nightmare of a stage.
Yes.
Sounds like the speedrun strat.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Don't die.
I'm still so proud of the run I did at this level. Here's a really fun weapon.
Ah, I see the Metroid.
High jump, obviously. It's between ball. It's probably Ball from. Oh no, it's just Ball from Kirby's Adventure.
Imagine if that would be bad.
It's the Crystal Eye from Mega Man 5, but actually good.
Basically, yeah.
Ball.
Spread shot with ricochet shot.
And you can aim it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually kind of ridiculous how we just get so many balls bouncing around.
It also has a lot of ammo.
I can't shoot directly down.
Yeah.
You can in air.
Not quite.
Diagonally aim it.
You can get it pretty close to directly down.
Yeah.
Avoid missiles with a ricochet.
At close range, this weapon's like a shotgun, kinda.
Yeah.
Wow, and all three, they ricochet off the enemies too. They don't like
Yeah.
immediately disappear.
Use this with power gear. Watch what happens.
It seems to pierce.
Oh wow, and you can still angle it.
You just angle. You angle the ones in the front, and the ones in the back are gonna go the opposite
You
way.
can just spam this in power gear. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You don't have to be anywhere with respect to the boss. You will hit them. Oh, nice. Halfway cutscene.
Yeah, but it doesn't like do that much damage to bosses, does it?
Oh yeah, that
I don't
double
remember.
gear system that I use. Oh no, I do use that.
Oh yeah,
On
then.
that day, Wily and I had our falling out. He quite literally threw a wrench in our gears.
I like this cutscene.
In no way, shape, or form is this like retconning something. I mean, maybe it's not, for all I know.
Not really.
I like how Roland and Otto are in the back just hiding.
Yeah.
listening.
I also like that there's a chicken in the microwave just spinning.
Wait, what? I didn't even notice. What?
Look above Dr. Light.
Oh, what?
That's just a chicken.
Chicken in the microwave.
That's insane. That's hilarious, actually.
Even robots that think for themselves will never be anything more than tools.
You know, they actually, the laboratory looks a little bit like the Super Metroid one in the Station Ceres.
Isn't that Metroid? Wait, Fusion, yeah.
No, Ceres is Super Metroid.
Is it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it is. It's the intro to Super Metroid.
Super Metroid is Ceres. I think you're thinking of the BSL station from Fusion.
Yeah,
that's the one.
exactly.
Speaking of which, I still need to stream that game.
You do, actually.
I missed all that cutscene. What was Wily trying to do? Is it plot relevant?
It's basically just like the intro, basically.
The
He
intro,
thinks
but
with
very
Double
fast.
Gear, his robots will just be, you know, just better.
Little intro.
Terrible harm. At the time, a committee was
It's just like the little chicken in
Wily's
the
research
background.
was canceled
That's great.
in favor of
I now
my
hate
independent
Capcom for doing that.
research.
But I love it at the same time. That's actually incredible.
And his
These
views
cutscenes just
were
have
ever
way more
more
personality than Mighty Number 9's did.
How ironic.
Well, this cutscene alone has more personality than the entire game.
What led him astray only ended up fueling the fire.
Wily never forgave me. Why is Otto in a different place now?
Only I'd shown him there was a way to
I still think it's a nice detail that the gear that Wily threw on the ground, Dr. Light held on to all these years.
I like that too.
Because that's what's in Mega Man right now.
Even the double gear system can be a tool for good if used
I'm seeing
So
properly.
basically, Dr. Light is the one responsible for Dr. Wily being bad.
Well, yes and no.
Wily's dream
I mean,
was
Wily's still the
Well,
one
yeah.
doing all this.
Well, yeah. Well, yes, but actually no.
could become
But like
It's,
every
it's nice that Dr. Light himself brings it up, though.
yeah, he's actually man enough to accept his thing.
Like he just said it there himself. He's like, my efforts only ended up fueling the fire.
Oh, hey, we've got a new
Yeah.
ability that I'm not gonna use this stream.
Rush, help Mega Man.
And you're gonna
Oh,
forget
God.
about it.
Rush Jet in this game is the ultimate speedrunning tool, it really is.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but in this game, like in this game only, you can basically use Rush Jet as a double jump almost.
Yeah. Because of the way you get him.
You can call him from midair.
Yeah, you can call him from midair, and since he has his own button, you can just
Yeah, exactly.
mid-jump, you just press A, and then you jump on him, and boom.
Like if you press the Rush Jet button as you're in midair, you can land on him and then jump again.
How much?
You gotta be moving forward for it.
How much?
I'm not seeing how that's possible.
You just have to get like the timing right.
You need to keep moving.
Oh,
as,
yeah,
like,
yeah, you have to do it like almost at the apex.
Yeah.
You do this a lot in Bounce Man stage. But the other thing in this game that's different than all the others is that Rush Coil and Jet share the same energy bar.
Wow, yeah, you.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
That is a tight timing.
It's just something you'll get the feel for if you if you do it a lot.
Speedrun practice.
Alright, maybe I'll try
Why
this
do-
off screen sometime because I am not getting that at all.
Yeah. Why do they
Watch
only
my
have these
replays.
Sonic? Yeah. I need to add both of you on Switch.
Because JD Aster's friend code's on the server, so...
It should be.
I'm lazy, but I'll look it up. Like, I was about to say after the stream, but that's like in 5 minutes.
Didn't realize I could switch with CL and R. That might be easier for things like the Block Man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I guess.
Also the advantage of doing them in clockwise order. Assuming
Also
that they
true.
actually, like, go in that order.
I don't think they do, actually, but I don't remember.
Well, thus far they do, but that's... They could also just be going left to right, top to bottom, for all I know. Alright, well, we've seen enough of that for now. Let me...
The reactor's running unusual.
buy my one life, because that's apparently that's all I lost.
All ready. Good luck out there.
Yo, Mega, can I interest you in some
Yeah, you had
puzzles?
an easier time on that stage than I've seen other people have.
Because I play platformers. I don't play, like, whatever other games are like Mega Man. I don't know. Not that I play particularly hard platformers.
slash platformer? I don't know.
That seems not very situational.
Yeah, I've never used that, I don't think.
I don't know about this. Like, this seems like... I don't know.
What is it? Increase the
This one,
Or
like,
no.
lessens knockback.
knockback one?
That seems like a double-edged
Yeah, I mean,
sword.
it's-
Like, sometimes the knockback seems useful.
Yeah, it is. So it's
yeah,
like,
it
eh.
can be.
And there you have
The knockback in this game is kind of like, I don't know.
I
Like,
mean,
sometimes
I guess I
it
could
feels
turn
like
it
the game
off.
itself saves you anyway.
Well, that's enough for one stream, I think. Next
Yeah.
stream...
Stages out of 8. Not
yeah,
bad.
next stream I'll tackle the rest of these probably. Maybe a bit more, just because I doubt I'll take as long as I did on Blockman. On any
It's like,
of these
I'd
four
save the
stages.
Wily stages for its own stream, but I don't know.
Yeah, how many are there? Like
It's
4,
not that long.
6?
There's 4, but it's kind of weird.
I think doing it 3 parts is probably best. I can always, like, I don't know, ad-lib something at the end, or just have a shorter stream. Those do exist,
But
believe it or not.
there is like a bunch of like challenge modes and other stuff, like extra content in this game.
Yeah, maybe I can pad out the next one trying a bit of that, I guess, but I don't know how much I'm going to be doing of that. Anyway, this has been JDH64 and crew. I'll see you guys